Hey you guys, what's up? It's the Anime Blaze coming to you with another podcast. It's actually been a good minute since I've actually been back on this thing. So, I pretty much guess you could consider this to be an update slash what I've been up to, what's going to be happening, different things like that. And I also want to be giving a few shoutouts as well. Because, honestly, I've said it before, but there are a few people that, I really vibe with that are, my friends, stuff like that, that I actually want to give a shout outs to. I really do appreciate what they do as far as spreading positivity with the anime community, spreading good vibes, and just being chill, cool individuals. So, let's get started. First thing I want to talk about is what I've been up to with the past few months, what's been going on with the channel and everything like that. No, I'm not done with YouTube, and I'm not exactly burnt out per se. I just have a lot of ideas and stuff that I want to do, and right now I don't really have the time to really go through with a lot of that. Right now I'm working a job to mostly pay for college and stuff coming up again in August for me is when I'm going to re-enroll and everything like that. And really just get myself into gear and get start building a foundation for my life again. It's been rough trying to build that foundation, I'm not gonna lie. It's been tough trying to get that foundation, get stability, get that kind of thing going for myself, because that's honestly what I'm really just shooting for, at the end of the day. But yeah, soon I should be having that stability going on. I have the job and money coming in, so I'm able to buy a lot of different stuff that I need and different stuff that I want, stuff like that. So yeah, there's that. Reviews. I do have a lot of different anime that I just got in through the mail. I don't know. Right now, I just plan on enjoying watching the shows, just having a good time, and just really all just, enjoying the shows for what they are before I start talking about reviewing anything. At the very least, I did review Ruby Volume 3, so you guys should be seeing that hopefully soon if I don't decide to reshoot the video and edit, because I have the video recorded, I just need to actually edit it. I need to go through and actually watch the review first and see if I like how it turned out. If not, then I'll be redoing the video and editing that, and that will be going up instead, that kind of thing. But yeah, so we'll definitely just be seeing how that goes there. But yeah, just know that I do have that going. As far as what's been going on with anime companies, Funimation got the rights to Gossick. And you guys know, if you guys know me, I think I've talked about it a long time ago, but Gossick used to be under the rights for Bandai, but then Bandai pulled out of North America, and so the rights for that just kind of flew out into the air, and then it just got locked behind Crunchyroll's, I guess, shows that they don't really put out that much, behind their vault or whatever. So it's been a while since we actually seen that. But now Funimation has the rights to that, so we're going to be seeing that pretty soon here. I think part 1. I'm most likely just going to wait for the complete series to be released, so that'll be a thing there. The disappearance of Haruhi Suzumiya has finally gotten a release for North America again. So for all of you scalpers out there who were trying to capitalize off of it disappearing from North America, well, too bad, so sad. Now we have a re-release of it from Funimation, so I'm really looking forward to that, actually being able to add it to my collection along with the melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya. So that'll be a treat to take a look at again. And I think it comes with the first and second season, so we don't have to wait too long on that. I guess another thing that was coming out as well, another thing that I think I briefly covered over in my pickups video, as well as in previous podcasts, that kind of thing, was Aniplex. Aniplex is having a bunch of titles and everything that they are actually taking back, and there is a full list. I'm not going to go over the whole thing per se. I'm probably just going to go over a few things here and there, but a few titles that have already expired were Bakano back in February of 2016, Darker Than Black Season 1 back in January of 2016, Full Metal Alchemist OVAs, a lot of different stuff like that expired. Birdie the Mighty expired not too long ago, back in October. And yeah, we still have a few shows left to go, before they actually take back all of their shows. I'll go over a few of them here. May 29th, 2017, we have, so pretty much next month, they're taking back the rights to Black Butler. In August, on August 2nd, they're taking back the rights to Angel Beats. So, which is why I was saying, you guys, if you don't have Angel Beats, I recommend you go out and get that now, because that is a really, really good show, in my opinion. On August 12th, 2017, they're taking back the rights to Night Raid 1931, which I'm glad I bought that show. In the rest of them, those are pretty much the only ones left for 2017. The rest of them aren't happening again until 2018, 2019, and 2022. So I'll be going over a lot of those things as the dates for those come up. So yeah, look forward to that. You most likely won't be hearing me talking about this again until 2018, but yeah, when that happens, you'll know about it. Now, last but not least, the shoutouts here. So like I said, I've been on YouTube for a long time here, and like I said, one of the main missions that I had was not to just do anime reviews and manga reviews and different things like that, and just talk about anime, but really just try to spread a positive influence of being yourself and just, indulging yourself in the fandoms, or not really the fandoms, but just the general fun atmosphere that can and is anime, from time to time. And the people that I'm going to be talking about and in this video here pretty much exemplify that to the fullest extent, and I really do appreciate them for being the chill, cool individuals that I can actually talk with from time to time about anime and just other things in general here. First person I got here is Merlin the Mighty. A lot of you guys probably know him from when I was back in the Green Clan back in 2016 or 2015, I believe. Pretty much he does a lot of the same anime and manga reviews, things that I do, but he also does movie reviews, and he's really, if I'm not mistaken, I think he's trying to write a movie and write a book and things as well. Fantasy based, sci-fi based, a lot of 1980s, 1990s kind of movies and stuff like that. And so if you guys like a lot of different stuff like that, you guys should go and check him out. Now, he does have reviews for anime and different manga and things like that on his channel, but due to the fact that that fair use law is very, very flippant and isn't concrete in the stance of what it is, you do constantly have the thing of where, in some cases you can use copyrighted material to review it for review, education, and entertainment purposes, but then there's other times where it's just like, haha, psych sucker, you can't do it. So in that case, it looks like in a lot of cases, it looks like he's really just not trying to take any chances. But if you do like his channel, he does have a lot of reviews and stuff on his website, so you guys should check that out as well. Next person is Giant6160, the person who I'm currently in a collab group with. The person who I'm currently in a collab group with right at the moment, even though Team Synthesis is currently in hiatus, and because we all have our own stuff that we have to do, we all have to get our lives together, that sort of thing. We all still do talk from time to time and different things like that. But Giant6160, I reached out to him, I guess, a while back, and I joined the group because he seemed like a really chill person, a really cool person, has a really cool personality, and he asks the questions that people don't want to answer, or that people are too afraid to answer or ask, about anime and just other things in general, different societal things and everything, and I really do appreciate his honesty on that. And it's not like he's coming at people like a jerk or anything like that when he asks his questions or when he says what he says. He's legitimately just saying, like, we gotta ask questions about these different things, and I just appreciate his honesty with a lot of the different things that he does. And like I said, he's just a really cool guy. He's an up-and-coming anime reviewer, YouTuber personality, I guess you can call it that. But yeah, and it's like he's one of those people who I would say, like, if you're looking for somebody who has a good personality, is like, chill, cool, that kind of thing, I'd go and I'd check out Giant6160. The next person is actually a friend that I grew up with in middle school and partially of high school because she moved. She goes by the username on the internet as fondly regarded, and ever since I've known her, I've known she's kind of had a skill with sewing and thread and needle, and she's always kind of had that skill there with from sewing small dolls and pillows and different things like that to actually nowadays sewing full on cosplay. So she has different pages on Tumblr, Facebook, and I think Twitter as well that she does her cosplay and everything. And I actually have a few pictures that I'll probably be putting up here on the screen now so you guys can check that out. She's a really cool person that I grew up with, and I appreciate the fact, like I said, I only talk about people that I'm cool with, that I'm mutually interested in a lot of stuff that they do, or people that just really offer a really chill atmosphere and really just bring positivity back to the anime community. And she's definitely one of them. She's definitely one of them. And you guys know how I say the whole thing of no nerdgasms, no, oh man, this, that, and the other. She's interested in a lot of different things like Steven Universe, Madoka Magica, different things like that. But at the same time, as well, she is a part of the fandom. She's not necessarily one of the, I guess, over exaggerated fans. You guys know, like, a lot of the different fans of different stuff that take things a little too far and just kind of question yourself, like, do I really want to be a part of the fandom? That kind of thing. She's not one of those people. She's one of those people that enjoys the atmosphere of the shows and for what it is, and really just appreciates the diversity and a lot of the different things that these shows and anime bring to the table. And even though I'm not necessarily, I think I'm artistically inclined as far as speaking and getting words across and different things like that, because like vocabulary and poetry and stuff like that. Well, I'm not necessarily good at sewing. She's actually kind of got my interest piqued as far as wanting to try a cosplay, as far as I guess building my own, as well as maybe just going out and buying a costume, different things like that. Yeah, it's the cheap way out, but hey, you got to start somewhere with wanting to do cosplay, and to me it really does take a lot of inspiration artistically, knowing how to do measurements with threads and sewing, knowing what right materials you should use, thinking of what the best materials to use would be, that kind of thing. That takes a lot of thought to really do that kind of thing, and I really do appreciate a lot of the stuff that she does, again, for the anime community. So if you guys want to check her out, she's on Facebook, Twitter, and I think Tumblr as well. Like I said, I'll be leaving the links to everybody that I'm talking about in the description and everything like that, so you guys can check them out. But yeah, she's a really cool person. Last person I want to talk about is actually a friend of a friend that my brother went to high school with. I got to know him. He moved back to Detroit, Michigan, and I guess his friend, who I'm talking about right now, I guess he saw a lot of the different posts, that I posted about from there, and I guess, like I said, my friend shared it on his page, and I guess he noticed it, and he started, he friended me on Facebook, and we follow each other as far as the pages that we do, as far as YouTube and social media and everything like that goes. But anyway, that's enough that's too many he's, him, and it's like two different people here. Well, the person I'm talking about is Toons. Toons and his fiance Serial. Toons does a lot of really cool artwork. He's really interested in artwork, doing art-based things. He's a very good artist, and in and of himself, he does webtoons as far as Facebook, and I think he's on Twitter as well. And he also does different prints, like as far as clothing and stuff goes. If I'm not mistaken, his fiance wants to do something fashion-based, fashion-oriented, and things like that. And I see it like this, what better combination could you have for two people than a person who really loves anime, comic books, and all that stuff? Two people that really love anime, comic books, nerd fandom-based things, and one person who draws it, and another person who's really interested in clothing and fashion lines. Then have their own website, which they actually do, and they run art prints that he does, and they put it on hoodies, t-shirts, different things like that. He also does for a certain price, he can do a custom one for you, And I imagine you could probably tell him, your idea for what you kind of want to go for, and different things like that. He could probably draw that up for you, that kind of thing. And so, I mean, I've talked to him a few times, and he's like a really, really cool dude as far as anime and everything's concerned. And like I said, he's just a really, really chill person. Him and his fiance. They also have a YouTube channel where they do anime-based things, video game-based things. They plan on doing reviews, different stuff like that, and they're all around just having a real chill time, just wanting to be cool people and everything. They're not trying to be. They're pretty much like me in a sense. Like, they're not trying to race to the top to become the #1 anime YouTuber or anything like that. They're just here for the ride, to enjoy what life has to offer, enjoy the fandom, that kind of thing. And honestly, I couldn't ask for I couldn't ask for a better crew, that kind of thing. If people to really hang out with them, or the other 3 people that I mentioned before, it's just really cool to know that I have really, really chill, cool people that, like I said, I'd legitimately call them a crew as far as anime goes, and YouTube and everything like that goes, because like I said, anime and a lot of fandoms and stuff in general kind of get a bad reputation as like, oh, nerds are this, nerds are that, this, that, and the other, yada, yada, yada. And from me, telling people to be yourself no matter what, to fondly regarded being, in the cosplay community, showing people the etiquette, what it means to do cosplay, be who you are, that kind of thing. And the right etiquette to follow with cosplayers, what to do, what not to do when you want to take pictures, that kind of stuff, setting the guidelines there. Giant 6160, opening up the front for people to give answers and questions for things that people are afraid to ask about as far as anime and life in general. Merlin the Mighty, breaking out on the scene with you know giving out inspiration as far as what he thinks of movies from way back then, what makes a good movie, anime, that kind of thing, writing his own scripts and everything like that, to Tunes and Serial, laying it down heavy as far as art style, and throwing inspiration as far back as that goes back into the anime community as well. Now I should mention as well, even with Tunes, apparently me and him vibe on the level of listening to anime based rap and hip hop and stuff. Not just rap and hip hop in general, but just like specifically anime themed rap and hip hop. Because he listens to producer people that produce beats and stuff like Natsu Fujin, uh, Killing Spree, Sparks Dynamite, different stuff like that. And it's just really cool to see. Is like we all vibe on that level of like, get out there, go for your goals, achieve your dreams, all that kind of stuff. And like I said, I couldn't ask for better friends. I couldn't ask for better people to, represent who we are as, otaku, anime fans, that kind of thing, and just really spread the good message, that kind of thing. So yeah, if you guys are interested in any of the people that I mentioned above, definitely go and check them out. I couldn't recommend them enough. I really trust them with doing a lot of different cool stuff. And who knows, hopefully one day I might have some of them on a podcast. Hopefully I can get some of them on a podcast. Please let me get some of them on a podcast. I've had Giant 6160 on a podcast before, but hopefully, if I have the time and I could put in the effort to be able to do it, we'll be able to get some of them up here on the podcast and just talk about anime, chill, and just enjoy life, that kind of thing. But we'll see what comes of it. We'll see what happens. But anyway, guys, it's the Anime Blaze signing out, saying never doubt your capabilities, which you never know, because you never know what you might be able to do. Look forward to a lot of different stuff coming in the future. Keep looking for those Aniplex titles while you can. Check out the people that I recommended, because trust me, I couldn't recommend them enough. And I will see you guys in the next video, or whatever it is that I may be doing around here. Later.